Okay, hey guys, I'm all hooked up here. I got my guitar, I'm plugged into the Kemper and run into my workstation. I got the song we're working on loaded up. It's a song called Remembering the Unknown. It was written by Scott and I. Started by Scott. He had this really cool, awesome, like clean, pretty kind of jazzy thing that starts off the song. And then he sent that to me, and I proceeded to meathead it up with metal, and we took it to its obvious conclusion. And so now it's time to record it in earnest, and that's what I'm here to do. Okay, here we are. We're looking at it. This is my this is the session of the song. There's tracks in here from Scott and myself recorded earlier. This is like my primary rhythm track that is only, it's not complete, but we're off to a good start. So first things first, I've isolated that track. You can hear it. So all this stuff we're listening to right now, all that stuff you're listening to right now, I need to double. Okay, I'm ready to go. I got my track primed to go. I've got a complementary guitar tone dialed up on the Kemper because the previous track was recorded with my Splawn. And when you're double tracking, ideally, you want to use slightly different tones for each side, mostly because it's an excuse to. You can. So the amp I'm using for this is actually a very, very classy, expensive amp called the Friedman Harry Brown Eye. It's an amp I've never owned, but another cool thing about the Kemper is that you can download other people's profiles. So somebody out there had the wherewithal to purchase the Friedman Harry Brown Eye and make some profiles of it, one of which I have and will use. So let's see what we can do. That's right. Wrong. See, that's wrong. That's why you do test runs. Because I went, and it's not. It's neither of those. Is that right? What am I supposed to be playing there? I need to listen. I'm going to try to record this now. Oh, already crap. Already crap. See, I was supposed to go, but I went. It's not good. So I don't know if you caught that, but the part that I didn't play well before, I continue to now play well. Let's see how much of it we got. I'm not satisfied with that, so I think what I need to do, because I really got to home in on what's going on here, I'm going to take that track I'm trying to double, I'm going to pan it center so I hear it out of both speakers really well, and I'm going to just listen to it and the drums when I go to record my version in there. That way I'm not distracted by the other tracks. I may turn it up a little bit too. See, the thing about this is it's not enough to just do a really good job playing the part when you're double tracking. You've got to do a perfect job playing it exactly like you played it the last time on the other track. So two really good takes of a guitar part that you're double tracking may not work. because they may have slight variations within them that in just hearing them with the drums in the context of the part seem like they work perfectly and it's a great take. But once you put them together, you hear these little inconsistencies between them, and it reminds the listener that they're listening to an album recording, and it damages their suspension of disbelief. You know what I mean? It separates you from like the magical part of just sitting there and absorbing the music. Kind of like you're watching a TV show and you spot an obvious plot hole, or one of those continuity errors where like somebody's talking and they have a drink, and in one scene the drink's like half gone, and then they cut away and they come back to a later point in the conversation, the drink's magically refilled itself, that kind of stuff that reminds you you're watching a show and not real life, and it like takes you away from the story. I don't want that to happen in this song. So I'm not going to continue to record, I don't think. No, maybe I should. I don't know. I think I will. Yeah, I'm indecisive, okay? Screw me. Screw me? Sue me? I'm going to be editing some of this out. Alright, here we go. I need more time. Oh, no. 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 Okay. I think I got it. See, it should sound like one big guitar, not two guitars playing the same thing. It should sound like one big guitar. And I think I pretty much got it. Because I pretty much got it, but I stopped there at the end before I did the whole... That part, I'm going to just go in and punch that. I didn't punch it on the last track, but see, for the double tracking, it's super important that everything is exact. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit and just play just that part, isolate it, and like just shove it in there. I don't see anything wrong with that when you're double tracking. I don't see anything wrong with that in general, typically. I'm not going to sit here and tell somebody they have to record their album, their songs all the way through in one shot with no edits. That's what the live performance is for. If you want to see us do that, come see us live. We'll do it, and you can hear all the mistakes too, and it's a fun time. Okay, here we are again. Here is my original track. Whoops, I'll see in the camera at what I'm talking about. There's my original track. This darker one here is the one I just recorded. So you can see the waveform in there. Matchy matchy. That's what we want. It looks a little different through here. The amplitude's a little bit different. That's just because it's a different tone. You wouldn't want to make it the same. If that was the case, I could just take this one and double it and pan it, but guess what? That doesn't work. You can't just take a track and copy it to another track and expect it to sound like two tracks. That just doesn't happen. I'd explain it to you, but why bother? Just take me on my word, it doesn't work. And how did I play that little thing at the end? So it's not. It's... Hear those mutes in there? They gotta be perfect too, or it'll sound real stupid. And when we get to the next part, I'm going to stop again, because I'm just going to have to redo it anyway. So I'm going to stop, and I may not double track the next part anyways, because Scott and I both have a track of that already, and it might not need a third, but I'll listen to it and make that decision later. I'm not going to video that, because it doesn't do you guys any good to just sit here and watch me methodically work through recording a song. I just wanted to show you a little bit of how it works for us. Because there are lots of different ways to skin that cat, and other people use different ways, and this is ours. Okay. Okay, I think that might actually be a decent take. Just a I think I got it on the first try. Maybe I'm not that terrible of a guitar player, he says, after recording 2 tiny parts. Okay. Well, that's it. I'm gonna sign off for now. Thanks for bearing with me and watching this. I hope it was interesting, and I hope to have more stuff for you guys. If you like this, maybe I'll have more for you later, and we'll try to get some of the other guys in here too, and show other aspects of the recording process. So, thanks.